The Straw Hats and Blackbeard are likely to be in a position at the end of the war. The red-haired and the Blackbeard are in tension. The mid-door sniper is even assigned counterpoint, but now the most symmetrical with Blackbeard should be the Straw Hats. The main force of the Blackbeard is currently 10 captains and admirals. And Blackbeard's 11 people are also perfectly symmetrical, and the Straw Hats are finally fully integrated. Oda is a symmetrical madman, and the Black Regiment and the Straw Hat Regiment, whether it is the profession or the way of fighting, they are simply natural opponents in all aspects. Although the current team is chaotic at the beginning, but in the end, there is still the main theme of the fight. First of all, Luffy is against Blackbeard. These two are not just a duel between the captain and the captain. As early as the first time they met in the ancient town of Magic, the two did not deal with each other later. Blackbeard caught Ace. It was Ace's death and the main culprit of the war because of this matter, when advancing into the city. Luffy and Blackbeard also fought a wave. The two fought with each other in the end. Both sides were in a hurry and were persuaded by Jinping to settle the old account first. Luffy finally had to find Blackbeard to settle it himself. Then there is Zoro against the captain of the number 2 boat, Stream, and the duel between the two playing with knives. Although the Stream is not the captain of the number 1 ship of the Black Group, but in the night of the second in command, the Stream and the No. 2 of the various pirate groups appear together, which also confirms the status of the Stream and the Bandit Knight. The strange eyes of the Stream staring at the grinding in Zoro's hand. It seems to imply that the two will eventually have a battle. Usopp versus captain of the No. 3 boat, Van Ocka, in the top of the war. Jesus Boo and Van Ocka snipe in the middle of the door, and the sniper between Usopp and Van Ocka did not run away. And when they were on Gaia Island, the two can be regarded as having an indirect intersection. Both of them have the ability to snipe from a distance. Seeing and hearing the competition now, Van Ocka still has teleportation. I feel that the duel between the two will be very good looking. Usopp has also been a long time. There is no serious battle this time. It is time for Usopp to show real skills. Chopper is the captain of the No. 9 ship Q. The duel between the Doctor and the Doctor. This very professional counterpoint. There is nothing to say, only Chopper can cure the poison. Q. Chopper likes to treat this incurable disease the most, so it is more important than the two of them to align this time. Chopper's bounty can go up by a few hundred. The above positions are the best choice. The probability of being able to match is the greatest. The position of the other crew members is not so certain, but through the comparison of all aspects plus the attributes of Oda's symmetry madness, I feel that the final position is also traceable. Jinping is against the captain of the No. 1 ship, Baggers, and the two are both helmsmen in the ship, because now Baggers has lily fruit, and the whole person is more violent than before. So Jinping versus Baggers is also a duel in martial arts. Badgers is nicknamed the fighting champion. See if the fool karate is strong or the fighting champion is stronger than the power of Jinping. Also likes to treat this kind of person the most. Sanji is against the captain of the number 4 ship, Alvaro Pizarro. The two are both from the North Sea, and Alvaro Pizarro was nicknamed Evil and died against Sanji. This is a duel of royal blood. Maybe the countries of the two have some intersections. Brook versus Lafayette, the captain of the No. 5 ship. The similarities between Brook and Lafayette are still a lot. Both are suits and polite little crutches, typical West Sea style outfits. Yes, both of them are from the West Sea in terms of skills. The two can be called hypnotic masters. Brook has a lullaby and Lafitte is still not sure what kind of ability he is, but he can also use some kind of hypnotic means. As for Brook and Pheasant, the two of them have some similar abilities. Will there be a sense of counterpoint? There should be a distraction fight. But the final counterpoint should not be against Pheasant. Nami versus Captain Katarina Dippin of Ship 6. The little thief cat and the 9-tailed fox cat who duel. The 9-tailed fox has a habit that likes to hunt young and beautiful female pirates and collect their heads. It seems that when the time comes, Nami doesn't have to take the initiative to find the right place. The 9-tailed fox comes by himself. In terms of ability, the 9-tailed fox has the illusion of transforming into other people, of course. This kind of trick is not afraid of. The clever Nami is naturally not afraid. Nami also has the illusion skills of the Mirage series. These two people are virtual and real. The master's moves should also be very good looking. Robin is against the captain of the No. 7 ship, the Hungry Wolf of San Juan. The Hungry Wolf of San Juan, who is already a giant clan, can become even bigger after eating the inflated fruit, and Robin has a huge series of skills. Usually Robin uses this skill to clear small soldiers or auxiliary, a bit of a chicken slaughtering knife. But if you fight the Hungry Wolf of San Juan, it should be considered a good steel used on the blade. Use the flower fruit later. Robin can even develop a more spectacular giant form. However, Frankie may also be able to deal with the San Juan wolf after all. Frankie is resistant to skin. The General Frankie is not afraid of the Colossus. The San Juan Wolf is nicknamed the Giant Battleship. Frankie said that it is a coincidence. I can not only build a battleship, I am also the little overlord of the water capital. Let's see who's better if Robin is against the Hungry Wolf of San Juan. Frankie will probably be against the Big 9. Jote. The Big 9 is now the one who has the ability to fruit for a long time, and he himself is also a wine player. Frankie is the duel between those who like to drink Coke and those who like to drink Frankie. Still remember that Frankie will change to different drinks and will have different forms. I really want to see what Frankie will become if he changes to wine. Maybe he will live here and give Frankie a new and super form. In addition to these, the captain of the number 10 ship Shinji is the most difficult to solve now. The Straw Hat Regiment is not completely united. So how to solve this point of Qingji is even more confusing. Luffy Zoro Sanji is not suitable. Jinping a person who plays in the water is as far away as possible. Brook's ability is matched, but in terms of strength, I feel that I can't match a big general, so I am anxious to eat a black and steal to death as a quasi-crew member. Day will not come to the war at that time. Take this opportunity to officially become the last crew member of the Straw Hat Regiment in terms of strength and possibility. There is only Day now. The big river has the overlord color and will flow cherry blossoms. The Oguchi true god has a frozen attribute. There are also 2 delays in the father-son game with Kaido. Qingji should still be able when it feels like Qingji will have a counter-water operation in the end. He seems to be waiting for what time, so I would rather believe that Bucky will become the king of the pirates than believe that Qingji will really have Blackbeard's loyal cadres. Qingji don't quietly participate in the Revolutionary Army anyway. The final showdown between the Straw Hats and Blackbeard feels very good. Not only does everyone have enemies in the opposite position, what is at the bottom of the box can be taken out. The main thing is that many of them are too suitable to be enemies. See the moves, and fight it out, focusing on asymmetry.